topic of this session is how to get into PM without doing an MBA, right? So I am not an MBA. There is a reason why I didn't choose to be an MBA. And the reason is because of my background with startups, right? Like I told you about Futura, I spent a lot of time exploring what I want to do, and I had the room to do that. I started as a data analyst. Soon, I was seen as a person who can pitch things to customers and manage customers and things like that. So I moved, and I was also seen as a person who has a greater business understanding even at a lower experience age. And I was pushed into doing pre-sales and project management early on. I handled multiple customers, big customers, small customers, in the US, in the Europe, even in India. Over here, with this pre-sales and project management kind of background, I spent a lot of time analyzing business problems of different industries, coming up with use cases, pitching it to customers, doing it in a way where it is attractive to them and things like that, right? So I was more and more leaning towards the business side rather than the technical side. I always, even from like a 3 or 4 years experience, I always thought that technology is just an enabler, right? If it does not serve the business, it doesn't serve the purpose, right? So that kind of um, that kind of automatically propelled me to doing a more business focused role. To be honest, when I joined Flutura, I mean, when I left Flutura, I still was not an actual product manager, right? So a lot of custom projects we were building at that point in time. So I was not uh, really the ideal product manager, right? So what happened next in Hyphen was that this was a company where we never, even though we were so small, we never used to customize even for the biggest customer that we have, right? And this led to a very scalable, highly configurable, and complex product. When I started with Hyphen, the product was just a platform where employees could give anonymous feedback to employers. And in the 2 years spent there, it became this real-time HR analytics platform with engagement surveys, pulse polls, and employee feedback. Right. So it was a short period of time where we did a lot of work. We had a lot of customers, Hero Motors, Ola, Titan, all big customers in India and in the US, right? And I did a dual role over there of customer success and product management, and gave me a very unique perspective of I was so close to customers. I really understood their pain and translated that into like effective features for the business. And this company also very special to me because in 2020 it had a successful exit, right? And it was a multi-million-dollar exit. And we all know like how difficult it is and how few startups even have that kind of success, right? So that's why like it is a very important thing for me. But anyway, coming to the point, because I had this much breadth of experience across all of these roles, I really never felt the need for an MBA, right? It was always on the job kind of a learning that I've had. Is it advantageous to have an MBA? Sure, it is. It opens gates to you that will probably not be opened if you do not have one. But is it really required? Definitely not. There are a lot of it. It feels like it is the easiest path to take, but it's not really the only path to take. And I'm kind of glad I did not take that path because I've had experiences so close and hands-on that I can probably envision problems that I have seen in my experience that not a lot of uh, MBA grads can do that who have not had the hands-on experience, right? So this is why I did not choose to do an MBA. And in a nutshell, this is my experience. This has been my experience in the industry, right? So yeah,